Weekend winding down, roughly 250,000 commuters are now just hours away from having to figure out how they are getting to work tomorrow morning.
Joining us now is the MTA's chair and CEO, Janno Lieber. Janno, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And as we mentioned, it is day 2. No new negotiations are scheduled, and the Monday morning commute is less than 24 hours away at this point. Where do things stand right now between the two sides?
Well, just to be perfectly clear, we never broke off negotiations. The union elected to cut off negotiations and go on strike and inconvenience everybody. That was their choice. We have been available every minute of every day if they're serious about trying to bring this to a close. You know, Jenna, Aziza, you got to remember, these are by far the best paid workers in the entire national railroad system. And they want a better deal than every other MTA worker. That's not fair. And you know who they're putting at risk? The taxpayers would have to fund extra money so we don't blow the entire MTA budget, and the riders who would be faced with additional fare hikes. These guys seem to think that they're special, they're better than everybody else, and we're not going to blow the MTA's budget and put more burden on taxpayers and riders because they think they're special.
You know, the unions say the two sides are far apart, but you have said that the MTA gave them everything they asked for on pay. So if it's not all about pay, what do you think the strike is actually about?
Well, as I said, this group of unions seems to think they're better and they deserve more money than every other worker at the MTA. They're already the best paid workers in the country with average salaries of $136,000. We have hundreds of them earning over $200,000 because they get all kinds of overtime for those crazy work rules that they won't discuss. What I think the strike is about is at the end of the day, it's taxpayers and riders the MTA is sticking up for. Obviously, these unions are sticking up for their own members getting a better deal. And we've got to stand firm because I cannot ask the taxpayers and the riders to foot the bill.
And on that note, speaking of footing the bill, if the strike drags on into next week and beyond, let's talk about what this means for the MTA financially. How long can both sides sustain such a standoff?
Listen, you know, the MTA is a big organization, and, you know, everything that when we don't have ridership, it obviously hits the bottom line. But it's not a secret that, you know, fares don't cover the entire amount. So this is not a financial crisis right now for the MTA. It would be a financial crisis if we gave in and gave them and then everybody else a ton more money. In the meantime, these workers who go on strike don't get paid. And I hope that some of them will realize they're throwing away so much of the money that their union allegedly is fighting for by going out on strike. You know, they fight for tenths of a point of wage increase, and they lost like a third of a point just one day. So I hope that, you know, that they will realize that going on strike is a bad deal for them, just as it's bad for all the commuters.
Speaking of the commuters, work from home was a suggestion, but there are many people who can't work from home and need to get to work tomorrow. So what is your message to them, and what concrete options does the MTA have in place to help them get in and out of the city?
Well, it's a good point. You know, when we were in COVID, more than 95% of Long Islanders did telecommute. They worked from home. So folks do have experience with that. For the relatively small percentage of people who have to be in person, especially essential workers, we've set up this shuttle bus system that brings you from 6+ locations in Nassau, on the island, both Nassau and Suffolk, into subway stations where you can get into the city. That's the main option. But for a lot of folks who live in Nassau, there's the nice bus system, the local Nassau County bus system, that will take you to all kinds of subway stations. That is a good option as well. I think it'll work for a lot of people.
All right, so commuters will be depending on buses, shuttles, the MTA, as well as just family and friends, hopefully giving out rides, carpooling with others. Those are some of the ways they'll have to scrape by until this all comes to some sort of conclusion. Janno Lieber, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And we will continue bringing you the coverage throughout this entirety of this strike. You can look for updates on air and online at cbsnewyork.com.